Hey, welcome back, and now we're going to see how to move our queen. The queen is not, it wasn't the most powerful piece as nowadays. Nowadays is the most powerful piece, but in old days was less stronger. It used to call something like vizier, something like that, and it was something like prime minister, and the queen used to move two squares diagonally. He didn't move on this square, but he jumped immediately in from here to here. This was Queen's move, but when chess came to Europe, thanks to Queen Isabella, who united Spain and sent Christopher Colombo to discover America, the Queen changed and became the most powerful piece in the chessboard. And let's see now how to move our queen. The queen is combining the moves of rook and bishop, and please let me share it with you. He can move vertically and horizontally like that, like the rook, and I'll add now white pieces in order to illustrate her movements, and she can move like the bishop diagonally, and diagonally is the squares of the same color like this one, and we have another long diagonal, and as you can see the queen is very powerful. From this starting square the queen can move to 27 different squares, and you can calculate them if you like, so it's a very powerful piece. Queen combine the moves of rook and the bishop. If you already learned very well these previous two moves, then you will not have no problem with the queen at all. Now let's go to the chessboard and solve some puzzles. We are on Lichess again. Let's go and learn basics, and after that please click on queen. And let's start from the beginning. This is the first task that you should do. I tried to solve the puzzles a little earlier. So the first is very easy. Now you have the queen, and queen combines the moves of rook and bishop, but you cannot do them simultaneously. You should move forward like the rook in this one. You should choose the direction. You will move either or like rook or either like bishop. And now we should move diagonally like the bishop and capture the star. And if we go in the next one, now we have another exercise, and it's we should find the right path, right? Of course, you can pause the video or you can write it by yourself little later. We can capture the stars on a3 or on h3, and that's it. This is perfect. Another example here, we should start. Usually in these exercises you can start from the star that you can capture immediately. You see, we can capture a star on f1, and this is a direct hint, and after that we can capture another star directly. But usually in chess you have options, and here you have an option. You can capture the star on d6 or you can capture the star on h6, and for that reason you should stop a little here and think what you should do. But if you capture the star here, we have a continuation. This is a good news, that we have a continuation, capture, we have a continuation, and this is the right approach, not here in the exercise but in a real chessboard as well. And queen is very powerful, and this makes her movements a little more complicated, and as you can see we have a lot of options here. We are not totally sure what to capture. I'll try a root here, but I'm not sure. You see, again I didn't manage to correctly solve the problem because I left one star and I'll capture it with two moves. But in any case, you are very welcome to try it by yourself and try to solve all of these puzzles. The main goal of this video is to understand completely and correctly how to move your pieces. Queen is the most powerful piece on the board, cannot do anything, but it moves like rook or like bishop. And thanks to Queen Isabella, her powerful released. It's the most powerful piece. You have only one, so be careful with your queen and don't lose it. I hope you enjoyed the lesson.